Higher learning. It's a life-changing experience for students, whether they live in Canada or in a developing country. But what if that learning could soar even higher? What if higher learning could change not only the students themselves, but also their institutions, their surrounding communities, and even their countries? It can. Because through international exchanges, internships, and other mobility programs, post-secondary students are really going places.
It didn't change one thing. Ghana changed everything. It made me want to travel. It made me want to learn about people. That's what's important, and that's what matters to me, is actually just meeting the individuals and talking to them and having a relationship with them. It's irreplaceable as an experience.
Mobility programs are all about give and take. When Canadian students go overseas, they share their knowledge, energy, and enthusiasm with their host organizations. When they return home to Canada, students bring back a whole new set of skills, the kind that more and more employers are looking for. Qualities like leadership, flexibility, greater respect and tolerance for other cultures, and a willingness to get their hands dirty.
Students just love to be able to do something that they can see the practical, immediate applications. Whatever you learn in class, if you have practical applications, it stays with you. You retain it.
The hands-on experience can take many forms. Teaching literacy, fighting malnutrition, working on advocacy and policy issues, building up entrepreneurs and small businesses, and so much more.
Now when I talk about things such as development, when I talk about things such as human rights, I'm not talking about something I learned from a textbook or something I read from Amartya Sen. I can actually refer back to my experience when I was working in that field.
For Canadian students, one of the big lessons is humility, learning to accept what they can change and what they can't.
Il n'y a pas, comme au Québec, la réadaptation pour les enfants, disons, qui ont un retard de développement physique, donc des enfants de 2 ans qui sont incapables de s'asseoir ou des choses comme ça. Ici, on ne peut pas les traiter, donc on les alimente comme on peut, on essaie de les maintenir en vie.
The learning never stops. Many Canadian students go overseas with big expectations of what knowledge they will share, but they soon discover their host organizations have much more to teach them.
Je trouve qu'en général, quand elles s'intègrent bien, elles ont l'esprit d'équipe, mais surtout elles prennent des initiatives. Et souvent, je leur dis toujours, votre présence nous permet de nous améliorer. Même si vous venez pour apprendre, nous aussi on attend de vous.
When Canadian students come home, they share what they've learned. They inspire others to learn more about the world around them and Canada's place in it. The best kind of mobility programs include two-way exchanges. On the one hand, a Canadian student might work on a development project overseas. On the other, an international student might spend a term at a Canadian university to pursue research. International students are also exposed to different values. This can help them in their studies, but it can also help change a world.
As I have seen here, most of the students, mostly women, are really empowered. The equity is really visible. So I will be working with different stakeholders to make sure the girl children is empowered in order to get education to the fullest. Because educating a girl is educating the nation.
Sustainable change. It can start with the small step of sending post-secondary students to learn in another country. They leave with their skills, their hopes, and their dreams, and they return with fresh perspectives, greater clarity about their careers, and a better sense of how to make their community and their world a better place.